That's one thing I won't tolerate in my house. But I don't think you understand me. That's a cheap chambermaid trick, and I won't stand for it. If you'll just let me go, please, ma'am. I'll let you go for good if I ever catch you doing a thing like that again. Well, Hilda, I'm surprised at you. I thought I knew you better than that. Well, haven't you anything to say for yourself? No, ma'am. I just looked. I thought someone ought to look in there now and then. They're in there so long sometimes, Miss Proctor. Well, of course they are. They're working. Hilda.
Is anything wrong?
Hilda just made a very stupid mistake. I'm sure she's sorry.
Anne, I can't stand to see you look like that. What did she do?
Nothing. It's all right, really. I'm sorry. I just lost my temper.
Gee.
I got it out of her all right. Oh, the poor little dear. But the terrible thing is, I tried to look in the studio, too, and Miss Proctor caught me, and you think I was dirt under her feet. Called me a cheap chambermaid, and her blind to that blonde thing right under her very nose. John, there are things going on up there, and I can't stay in this house and face that poor Miss Proctor, me knowing it, and that's the truth of it.
Hilda. A gossip that starts in the kitchen can be a very dangerous thing, Hilda.
It didn't start in the kitchen, Miss Proctor. But now if you're going to call me out, I can't leave soon enough. It wasn't me who saw it first, if you must know.
I know only what I see and hear myself.
But I did see Miss Proctor. And heard, too. Plenty. And all this time, Miss Proctor being so nice to that girl here. Of course, I don't blame him so much. After all, like John said, him being an artist.
Well, that's the silliest thing I ever heard, Hilda. We all know Douglas too well. And if you've any loyalty, you won't think about this again. And above all, don't say anything to Mrs. Proctor about it.
Yes, Miss Proctor?
Did you decide to have your drinks here, dear?
Oh, it is a little cold out there, I guess. In fact, I think I'll go out and get a jacket.
You could close these doors.
Oh, no, it's all right. It's fine. I'll be right down.
Set?
Almost.
Feel better?
I felt all right this morning. You're the one who wasn't getting anywhere.
Well, after a good lunch, we'll start over again. Shall I carry this?
No, I've got it.
Can you use a little of this too, ma'am?
Oh, thank you. Still have some. Must be nice on the beach this morning.
I guess I know what you mean, ma'am.
I don't mean anything.
They're down there, ma'am. Not only them, but Jim and Lee.
Lee, dear.
Did you know I'm Mother?
Excuse me then, ma'am.
What time is it?
Somebody give me a new watch, I might know. It's been 2 o'clock for 4 days now.
Hi. Going up to lunch?
No, thanks. I want to finish here.
Hey, don't you think this would look better with a scallop?
Oh, now, Doug, you leave her alone. It's her hedge.
Yes, you tend to your own work. How's it going, by the way?
Whoa. I don't know what's the matter with me.
Well, maybe you need a change. Enjoy some of this nice weather. Miriam must be getting awfully tired of it here. I was thinking perhaps if you took a rest, it might do both of you good. Don't you think so, Miriam?
All right, now. Come on, I know what she's up to. See you later.
I detect a slight bum's rush.
Sure you did. Every June it's the same. They want me to lay off so they can pack me off on picnics.
Oh, Mr. Proctor, Hilda asked me to tell you lunch will be late.
Okay, but tell her I'm hungry.
Beg your pardon? She also asked me to tell you why.
I don't care why. All right, why?
She's had to spend most of the morning in Miss Blake's room. Seems to me, Mr. Proctor, with all the other things Hilda has to do here...
Well, all I care is let's eat. Tell Hilda when we get it, it better be good.
Doug,
Oh, what?
it's just that...
Hi. What are you two up to?
Douglas, no, I really feel like Cinderella. Look, I have new slippers, too.
You're okay. I told you to leave it to Anne. And John says lunch will be late. Will you see what you can do?
Yes, I will, Doug. Did you have a nice swim, Miriam? Oh, yes, well, thanks.
Anne, don't you think we better get the flowers now?
Yes, of course. I'll get the best. Hilda, what are you griping about? I didn't ask you to clean up here today. I was under the impression you did, miss. Well, then get your impression straight. All I said was if you did clean up here. Miss Blake, I've always been very proud of my housekeeping, and I hope justly so. Just now, you won't find any dust in any corners. Lee, come up here, will you, please?
I'm sorry, I'm busy.
Why didn't you call me? I've been waiting for that turpentine for 2 days. I'll be right over. Can you imagine that at the station?
Doug, I want to talk to you. Something's going on here, and I don't like it.
There's nothing going on around here. No lunch, no work, no...
Doug, have I hurt somebody's feelings?
Look, Miriam, I'm sorry if I've been cross with you. It's just that...
Not you. Haven't you noticed how strange Lee is with me? And Hilda.
How do you mean, strange?
Well, Lee won't talk to me. When I speak to her, she runs away.
Why don't you kiss and make up?
But we haven't fought, Doug. It's just something that's come up all of a sudden.
She probably just wants to play. She's on vacation now.
Maybe your Aunt Martha's right. Maybe a change would do us good. You're doodling all the time anyway, and the cereal's certainly not getting anywhere.
You need a bracer. Come with me to the station. I'll buy you one on the way back.
Maybe that's it.
How late is it?
Huh? Oh.
I know. Still 2 o'clock on that thing. Guess I will have to get you a new watch.
And I told Miss Blake a thing or two. You know, Miss Proctor, I can't be in her room and in the kitchen, too.
And don't bother to fix anything for us. We'll have some lunch at the inn.
Well, it's almost ready now, Doug.
Well, I have to go to the station anyway. Want to come along?
No. No, thank you.
Well, see you later.
Bye, Anne. Well, let me know when it's ready, Hilda. There's your vase, Evelyn. Poor Miss Proctor. You know, Miss Heath, I think I ought to tell you something. Yes? Well, just the same. All afternoon, and now, how long does the person have to put up with it?
Come on, lovey. You're not all big if you don't eat.
Maybe they had a flat tire.
No, of course. They'll probably use that one. Well, I'm not going to stand for it for another minute. It's so quiet here, isn't it, Aunt Martha? Yes. After a while, you get so you wouldn't live any other place in the world. And yet you always feel the sea out there. Rough and cruel and mean. Well, in winter it is. I like it that way, though. I'd like to hear it pounding. I like things to be like that. Things can't always be the same. Or people. Like Dan, I mean. He can be so fierce and stern one moment. And then when he smiles... That's right. Yeah, I think I'm pretty smart at alterations. Mind if I wash up in here? Of course not. After 8:30 and everything's ruined. How long am I supposed to hold it, Miss Proctor? I'm sorry, Hilda. I know it's difficult for you, but just a few more minutes, please. Didn't he telephone? All right. Go see if Aunt Martha are ready. We'll be right down. Yes.
What time is it now, John?
And to be exact, it's 8:39, 59 1/2 seconds. Now say 40.
Mother,
first met her, sweet, I'll leave him alone.
Boy, wait till Aunt sees him. She eats him by the barrel.
2 streets wide and narrow, crying cockles and mussels,
Let me carry him a while. Let's cook him first and surprise her with him for dinner.
Maybe they've already eaten.
Oh, it's not that late. Is it?
It's 2 o'clock.
No.
It's 2 in the morning. It's 2 in
Get shoes off. Let's play burglar.
Take shoes off, play burglar. Take shoes off, play burglar.
The dirty girl of bed, leaving all the lights on.
Come on, dog, let me in.
Who's there?
Come on, let me in.
Oh, hello. Hey, let me in. Hey. Come in. Hey.
Oh, look at the table. They haven't eaten yet.
No, that table's set for breakfast and all the lights on. I'll have to speak to Ann about that. What does he think electricity grows on? Trees? Turn out that light.
Turn out the light. Oh, muscles warm. Wasn't that fun waiting? You know, I like waiting better than swimming anytime. It doesn't sober me up so much.
And are you cockeyed?
Listen to who's talking. I guess you should decorate all the bar mirrors here in Boston. Soap pictures these days. I'll trade you soap pictures and a drink. I bet we could travel from here across the United States. You drawing pictures and me drinking.
Come on, where are you?
Here I am.
Oh, okay. Everything will be hunky-dory if you just don't squeak on the stairs. Mustn't wake him up. Stop squeaking.
I'm not squeaking.
You're too squeaky. Very funny.
Who are you talking to?
Hey, Hilda.
Good morning.
Evelyn, what's everybody doing up?
Hilda,
Hi, honey.
go downstairs and stop serving dinner, please.
We got mussels for you.
Alive.
Hilda. Not me, Miss Proctor. I've served my last dinner in this house.
Yep.
I'll get dinner on, Anne. Douglas, we've been waiting dinner for a long time. You'd better hurry.
They've waited dinner till 2 o'clock in the morning for us. Better hurry. Fine couple of burglars we are.
I'll be down in a minute.
Oh, Evelyn, I'm terribly sorry. It'll be all right. Let's go on down to dinner. Anne, you're so right to close your eyes to it.